It's the Texas weather discussion video for Monday, the 24th of June. I'm Donovan Neal. Those overnight showers and thunderstorms have mostly cleared out for parts of North Texas, but a few may redevelop later today and through parts of the early half of this week. So here's the upper air map across the continental United States. Nothing special here. Just got a trough in the north, but creating a southwest flow aloft, and that will create our daily chances of isolated, mostly afternoon and morning showers and thunderstorms. Check a radar early this morning. You can see storms exiting the region from parts of East Texas and parts of South Texas as well. Those storms will be slowly moving out of here. Temperatures early this morning, mostly in the upper 60s, low 70s, which is pretty typical for around this time of the year. Actually, a few degrees below average. We'll actually be in the upper 80s later today, which will feel very good because our normal high is 93. Around the nation, much of the coldest air still around the Rockies, near just to the south of Denver, where they're starting their day in the 40s, which will feel very nice for them. Across watch warning map, not much going on except severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings in effect for parts of Mississippi and parts of Louisiana. But other than that, we remain quiet. On the convective outlooks, some severe thunderstorms possible today for parts of the Big Country near Abilene, San Angelo, Sweetwater, and parts of Midland. A few strong to severe storms may develop in our region later today. Tomorrow, severe marginal risk for parts of the Panhandle, parts of North Texas, and much of Oklahoma. And on day 3, which is Wednesday, risk of severe storms for parts of the Panhandle and points to the north. And keep in mind, every day we're solidly in the green, which means we'll have that risk of isolated showers and storms, but no organized severe weather is expected. And average precipitation for the next 7 days. Heaviest rainfall basically remains in South Texas, and down here amounts around half an inch or greater, or can be expected for at least the next 5 to 7 days. So let's go on to the dailies here. This is the 060 run valid this afternoon at 1 o'clock local time. You can see we have that trough rotating to the northeast. Down here, that complex exiting the state. We should start to mention some clearing now, with highs mostly in the upper 80s again. And here's Tuesday. Like I said before, we'll mention the daily chances of isolated mostly afternoon showers and thunderstorms, and that's pretty much the same deal on Wednesday. Highs in the low 90s with a mix of sun and clouds. Thursday, we actually stay pretty dry on Thursday. Highs in the low 90s, and pretty much the same deal on Friday. Now here's Saturday as the weekend begins. Very, very typical June weather. Highs mostly in the low 90s for the 29th, and pretty much on Sunday we begin to mention that chance of again isolated showers and thunderstorms during during the afternoon hours. Highs in the low 90s with of course a mixture of sun and clouds. Now here's a week from today, Monday the 1st of June. You can see we have a little short wave off to the south of us, troughing also in the northeast, and down here most of the region stays dry. But here's the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Wednesday the 3rd of June. You can see we have that short wave trough here, and we should stay we should stay seasonal as a result of that. Take a look at the precipitation ensemble spread coming off the European ensemble. You can see for most of the latter half of this week through the weekend through early next week, we pretty much stay dry. But then after that, as we get towards the early July, rain activity starts to pick up by the early July days, around close to 2 inches, but not quite. But numbers for the next 15 days, very, very refreshing. It doesn't look refreshing, but highs mostly in the upper 80s to low 90s, which is actually below average for this time of the year, which is a very, very great indication. And highs and overnight lows mostly in the mid 70s, with no chances of any excessive heat for the next 10 to 15 days. We'll take it. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'm running to the blog. Next video here will come at around I'd say around noon tomorrow afternoon. If you can't catch your local TV stations on the air this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.